Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth. Shalom to the brothers who pushing this truth and gospel with sincerity to the four corners of the earth to wake up the elect, and to the elect I say Shalom. Now today's topic will be Yahweh commandments on how Israelite woman should behave herself. And the reason I'm bringing this topic out, because in today's time, the woman is completely bugged out of her mind. She's completely fallen out of the grace of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and now she's amongst the congregation of the living dead. Well, she's fallen out of the congregation, and now she's amongst the living dead. And she's all for this kingdom. She don't have no faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. She don't have no faith in herself. Because if she did, she would believe in this truth that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai set for us to live by and to apply the laws to the best of our ability. Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has a set guideline of laws set for the woman on how she should behave herself. And that's why in today's time, the woman is so out of control, because there is no guidance in her nature. The mother that she was raised by wasn't taught by no true Israelite woman and a godly fearing woman. But I have a scripture here in 1 Titus chapter 2 and verse 3, and I'm going to read down to verse 5. And it reads, "The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things." So this scripture breaks down that exactly how the woman is to behave herself. Even though it say the aged woman likewise, it means it's the same thing. The older woman are to behave herself in similar fashion and go by the same teaching of this book that Yahweh has set for us. There are laws that we must follow. There are practices that we must follow. And that's why it's important for the older woman to teach the younger woman. But if the older woman isn't raised correctly with the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and to follow these laws and commandments, then they're going to continue to keep going off. And they must not be out here drinking these heavy drinks and being intoxicated off these drugs. They carry an important seed to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's the bloodline of the Israelites. Even though the Most High really don't need everybody, he still chooses to save them, even though some may be saved through death. You still going to come back in the kingdom with a righteous rule as a Israelite. So that's why it's important for the woman to follow the same behaviors, because she will be an important figure being amongst the Israelite as a woman. But this is verse 4, that they may teach the young woman to be sober, to love their husband, to love their children. And notice that this scripture is going specifically at the mindset that she must have. She must love her husband. That's being submissive to him, being obedient to him, being careful for her household, always submissive to her husband and avoiding drama. All of this is according to the order established by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Because anything beyond this truth is death. Thus said Yahweh. And he spoke of it in these scriptures. I'm gonna be doing a part 2 to this topic, Lord willing. Stay tuned in, Akim. With sincerity, Shalom.